Okay, yeah, this is about Chris Crocker. So if you like him, you might not want to hear this. If you don't, well then by all means listen to this, because this is something I need to get off my chest, because finally there will be a day that I can rest. Because you know what? Chris Crocker sucks. So listen to this and tell me if you agree. Okay, here it goes. I'm so tired of everyone talking about Chris Crocker. God, am I the only one that thinks he's a fucker? Talking about fags, someone shut him up. He's making us look bad. Famous for what? Looking like a chick? Do I have to remind you guys that he has a dick? I know that he thinks he's the #1 gay, but our society has allowed him to go on and think this way. No one but gays and dumb girls are to blame. Those that support him, well, I think that you're right. I just want you to know he's the only one who fits the stereotype. Talking about your own culture in a negative way is no way to fame. Filthy and full of ignorant ass opinions. You ask why I'm hating, well let me give you a reason. I feel like in today's age, in order to get gay rights, every single person should know it's not about a fight, or even trying to be heard because they're overly gay. Rights can be earned in a more sophisticated way, Chris. So quit the bullshit and girly ass recordings, and the little things you do on Britney, oh god how annoying. I know, well, who am I to talk? Well, I'm one gay man walking a different walk. I don't believe you should look down on your own. Maybe you just think that way because you're not full grown. Or maybe because it comes from your past. Anyway, no, just know that your fame won't last. How about you talk about gays who have died, the ones who stand up for what they think is right. Not the ones who act overly gay, but the ones who protest and don't put gay on display. Talk about AIDS and how it puts a lot of our kind in a hearse. You should talk about that instead of about fucking a guy with a purse. Talk about how gay men should get gay rights so that when their partner is hospitalized, we can have the right to help save their life. Talk about how so many gays don't feel like they belong. You should record that instead of dancing to a Fergie song. Honestly, it sickens me to know it comes to a day where we can watch you say bitch in 50 different ways. I know it's your right to say what you want to say, but you could stop giving a bad image to everyone who's gay. I wish you would have the nerve to put up a fight. I promise more of a kind hate you than those that think you're light. Anyway, Chris, I hope that you hear this, and I hope that you become overly pissed. I'm glad to know that a lot of our kind think you're cruel. It gives me a passion to write on how you act like a fool. So if you want to write back or even talk bad about me, go on ahead, because revenge is a fruit every day that I'm fed. I hope all those people who don't agree with you unite. Then maybe one day you could put up a fight. I hope you don't think that no one would talk about you. It's a yin-yang effect. If you act dumb, expect someone to be cruel. So I'll leave this the way it is and expect hate mail from your fans. I even think maybe from YouTube I'll be banned. Now to address his fans, what are you thinking? I hope all you guys know that he's faking. Look to a gay guy who fights for rights, who addresses issues about living the true life. So if you agree, then be on my team. If not, then I apologize for being mean. Actually, I don't apologize for what was spoken, because Chris Crocker doesn't need to be a gay token. I'm so glad that I got this off of my chest. Maybe now I can finally rest. Goodbye to all those that have listened. I hope on Chris Crocker you have a different opinion. Yeah, I said it, because it needed to be said. Because I don't think if I said it, I'd be dead. Because I needed to get it off my chest so that I could finally rest. And not getting sleep, well, you know, that ain't gonna happen. And, well, Chris Crocker, I hope you heard this, motherfucker.